Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be talking about the story of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now just remember, some of this is based on my opinion on what happened and some of it are just pure facts, because there's a lot of different theories out there. I also made a video not too long ago where I uncovered the first Five Nights at Freddy's. So if you haven't seen that, then it would be great if you check it out. It will be in the link in the description. Anyways, let's get to the video. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 takes place in November 1987, where we play as a night guard who goes by the name of Jeremy Fitzgerald, who has just accepted a job at the reopening of the new Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, which is the re-release of Fredbear's Family Diner, which had taken place in 1983, getting shut down due to the bite of '83. The old animatronics from Fredbear's Family Diner in '83, whom are Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, who are called the Withered, and have all been scrapped for parts to be added to the newer toy model versions and thrown into the parts and services room because they were too scary for the children. The toys consist of Toy Freddy, Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, and Mangle, who I believe is the female version of Foxy. Two entirely brand new characters are also added to this game: Balloon Boy and the Puppet, who will jump scare you if you don't wind up the music box enough or in time. Meanwhile, Balloon Boy won't kill you, but will get you killed if you don't see him and put the mask on in time, which he will then take the batteries to your flashlight, allowing Foxy to jump scare you. I will eventually get into a separate video on the story of the Puppet. The moral of the game is basically you trying to survive from 12 AM to 6 AM while going against several different animatronics, and if any so happen to reach the room, you quickly have to put a Freddy mask on, in which acts as a disguise. As you progress through each night, you hear more and more secrets from the phone guy and gets much more darker, saying things about how the animatronics act aggressive towards adults day and night. The phone guy then eventually states that the place will be shutting down while he is trying to contact the original owner of Fazbear's, who had been Henry Emily, who went missing a long while ago, to try and figure out why the animatronics are malfunctioning. After only a few weeks of being open, the new Fazbear's Pizzeria shuts down, showing in our paycheck we still made a shitty amount of money. And now we will move on to what we learned in the mini-games in this game, which has some disturbing backstory to it. We learn about the deaths of the MCI victims in these mini-games, which I uncovered in the last video, so if you haven't seen it, then go watch it. But we also learn about the death of Charlotte, I believe her name is, who ended up getting murdered by the purple guy, aka William Afton, who is the same guy that designed and built a majority of the animatronics from every game in the series, and murdered over 19 children in his entire life. Those same children were reborn inside the animatronic suits. And after only a week, Jeremy gets the frontal lobe of his face torn off by Mangle, leaving him in the hospital, and after his recovery, he switches over to the day shift. Sometime after, a new night guard gets hired whose name is Fritz Smith. Ring any bells? He instantly gets fired after one night on the job after tampering with the animatronics. But in some way, it is said that Fritz is connected to Michael Schmidt from the first FNAF. And you're probably thinking, but Noah, that's impossible. In your last video, you said Fritz was a child that possessed Foxy, and you'd be correct. Because anything is possible. Any theory, anything. You can go to one place and they'd say what I think, and another would say that he was also the night guard. And yes, his name is on the second check, but that's not the point. The point is, anything is possible. But the thing is, I believe that William Afton takes the identities of all the children he plans on or does murder, which could explain the Fritz incident. Not explaining Jeremy, of course. Jeremy is a completely different person from the Jeremy that abducted the suit of Bonnie. Another possibility is Henry could be the night guard, looking for revenge, going after William for murdering his daughter. But honestly, I highly doubt it and still believe it's William. Evidently, it is said that Sister Location takes place sometime after FNAF 2, but if you Google it, then it says that it takes place in 1993. So there's really no safe place you can find out. After the pizzeria shuts down, the toys all get dismantled, never to be seen again due to the murder spree that happened, and the withers get patched back up for the next pizzeria, which is where Five Nights at Freddy's 1 takes place. Alright, that's going to do it for the story of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. If you guys did enjoy, then please make sure to like and subscribe and also comment. It really helps out with the videos. I will also be posting videos on FNAF 3, 4, and Sister Location, which will be premiering in between the next 2-3 weeks or so. Until then, I will catch you guys later.